previously on Condé's page. God, I think a few months back, we talked about it on our own page. We've talked about it at shows before, but now it's finally launching. And we know you guys have a lot of questions about it. What I'm going to do today is just show you the platform. If I could, Sprite, I don't know if you can let me share my screen.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And just give you a little taste of what you're going to experience tomorrow. And then I believe next week or the week after, we're going to have a webinar with Condé, and we're going to give you guys a much more in-depth look, show you how to apply for the platforms, and really use it. But today, we just want to give you a sneak peek of what you can expect to see tomorrow. So, Sprite, is it okay if I share my screen?
Yes, go ahead, please.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm going to share, let's see here. Can you see this?
Yes, yes.
Perfect. So, as you can see here, this is the homepage that you guys see every day. I'm going to quickly sign in, and it's going to show you what you're going to end up seeing tomorrow. So, looks a little bit different. This top bar here, starting tomorrow, is going to show Go Expression, Go Exchange, and Academy. So let me just walk through each of these a little bit to kind of give you an idea of what to expect. We'll start off with Go Expression. So Go Expression is our e-commerce site. This is where you guys can sell your designs. The whole thing is powered by our creative studio. That means you create your store in Creative Studio, you create your products in Creative Studio, you sell them powered by Creative Studio, and you manage your store in Creative Studio. And I'll show you that in a second. But this is the main homepage that users will see, that customers will see when they go to buy your products. So people can search for items by clothing, drinkware, home decor, etc. They can look at what the most recent products that have been put on Go Expression are. They can search for your specific store, or they can use your own URL. So it'd be goexpression.sawgrassinc.com/your store name. And you can give them that unique URL to find your store. So this is the front end of Go Expression that, like I said, customers are going to see when shopping. But let's bring you into the back end, the one that you'll be using more often. So, like I said, it's powered by our Creative Studio. So here is the normal Creative Studio page you guys are used to seeing. Tomorrow, this button is going to be activated, our eStores button. Here you can create your store, literally create your store. Put your store name, logo, links to social media, and a biography. And that's it. That's all it takes to create a store. You can also see what items have been purchased for your store. And you can see what items you've posted online on your Go Expression store. So all your store management is done from Creative Studio. So let's just go to products really quickly. When you want to push an item into Go Expression, it has to be one that's available universally, because this is a worldwide platform. So it has to be from the Go products folder. There's going to be about 31 or 32 products when we launch tomorrow. We'll add some more as we go, but they're broken up into categories. We can do a mug, for example, right now, and just show you quickly kind of what you see when you go to post something. I know Mother's Day has passed, but there's some really great designs in here. So I'm going to pick a Mother's Day design just to put on this mug. If I can find a mug design in here, here we go. So I'm gonna quickly move this. Okay. So you see I have this design on my mug. And what's cool about Go Expression as compared to some other e-commerce sites is that users can personalize the items that you've made that they want to order. So maybe this boy mom that to just be editable for people. So I can click here to make it editable. So when someone goes to buy this product, they can change that to say maybe girl mom or their mom's name. So it gives people more options when they want to purchase. And that's really what the Go Expression, Go Exchange platforms are. They are a personalization marketplace for you guys. So I've got this the way I want it to be. I'm going to go add it to Go Expression. And here a window pops up. And this helps me put together what my customers are going to see. So my customers will see this and it'll say mom mug. There will be a minimum retail price starting tomorrow. Right now it's at 0, but tomorrow there will be a minimum retail price that you can sell this item for. All items, it's going to vary on what the item is. You cannot go below that item when selling, but you can go above it. We've set that minimum price because we want to make sure that everybody, the Go Expression store owner and the Go Exchange producer, make money on this, because every item that is sent through Go Express, that is ordered in Go Expression, is automatically routed into Go Exchange. Now, Go Exchange is our order management software, and what it does is items are sent to it from Go Expression. That item gets sent to a producer, where they print out the design and they make the product. So you might be wondering, well, what makes a good Go Expression store owner and what makes a good Go Exchange producer? A Go Expression store owner is probably somebody who is good at design, who likes to sell, who maybe is good at marketing, but doesn't have Sawgrass equipment, or maybe has Sawgrass equipment and a flat press, but not a mug press and wants to sell mugs. So this gives them an option to never have to say no to an order. They can create designs on all different items and have them sold and produced through someone on Go Exchange. Now, a good Go Exchange producer is probably somebody who they have to have Sawgrass equipment, at least if they're sublimating, someone who might have several different heat presses, or really likes the art of creating something, but not so much making designs, selling, or doesn't really know how to market themselves. So you could also be both. Maybe you're somebody who wants to Go Expression store, but also wants to be a Go Exchange producer. You can be both, but if you have a Go Expression store, it doesn't mean your orders are going to automatically be routed to you as a Go Exchange producer. The orders get routed to a Go Exchange producer who is in the area where the final item is going to be shipped. That way, both people on the end are making a profit from this. And it opens up, like I said, Go Expression store owners to never have to say no to an order, where Go Exchange producers are getting the ability to make money that they never would have had before. So we're trying to really expand businesses on both ends of the spectrum here. But say I want to just put this mug at $10. You can give it a description. And now I'm going to save it. And it's going to take about 20 minutes to generate in my Go Expression store. But in the meantime, it says, hey, do you want to see this design on other products? And yeah, I do. So it's going to automatically generate this design on other products within the Go folder. So you can see what it looks like on them and decide if you want to put other products available for customers to order. So I'm going to look here. This would probably go good on some other drinkware. So I had the option to edit it so I can make it fit other drinkware or other items perfectly. For our purposes, I'm going to choose one where it already works. And I'm going to, whoops, sorry, I keep, my face is right in the middle of the page. There we go. And I'm going to create. So it's going to automatically generate onto that item, and within 20 minutes be uploaded to my store.
Now that's
so
really, that's
if someone
really
goes to purchase that order, maybe they make a change to it if they want, maybe they don't, it automatically gets sent to Go Exchange. And I'm going to show you what Go Exchange looks like. Go back to my screen here. Now, Go Exchange is not a consumer-facing platform. Go Exchange, there we go. Sorry, my face keeps popping up in the most inconvenient spots. Go Exchange is a back-end software. Only Go Exchange producers can see it. And this is where they will manage the orders that come to their screen. It'll tell them what orders have arrived today, what ones are awaiting action, what ones are in production, and what ones have been sent out. Go Exchange producers have the option to accept orders or deny them. If they deny the order, that's fine. It just gets rerouted to another producer within the area that the item is being shipped to. If they choose to accept it, they're given the shipping label. And this is really important. A lot of people are wondering, as a designer, how do I know that my work is not being pirated by somebody else? And we've thought about that, and we've built that into this program. So when the order comes across their screen, it will not be downloadable. It is simply a print file that they can't even see the design until it's printed. So it's going to pop up as a print file. The only thing that Go Exchange producers will be able to do with it is print it. They don't even get to do any color setting changes or anything like that, because all that is worked out when it's created in Creative Studio by the designer. So Go Expression producers only have the option to figure out which printer they want to print to, and that is it. No downloading, and they get a limited number of prints. So we've taken the necessary precautions to try to make sure that everyone's work stays safe. There's one more way to push orders into Go Exchange, and I'm going to show you that right now as well. And Sprite, if I'm going a little bit too fast, let me know.
No, girl, you go ahead. Just try to keep your face off the screen. Oh, there you are again. I know, it's just welcome to my world.
I know, I'm everywhere
So,
at Sawgrass. It's like turn a corner, I see myself.
Same.
I can imagine. So let me just go to a creation that I've already made here. So I'll start over. We'll go back to this mug. Say someone comes to, my brick and mortar store, and they say, you know what, this design you have, say you had put it on a mouse pad previously because you only have a flat press. And they said, you know what, that is great, but I really want it on a mug. Well, you don't have a mug press, but that doesn't mean you can't get that order filled. So say you have someone order in person, they've given you money. Now you can choose to just design this in Creative Studio and send it straight to the exchange. And that's this button here. And what you'll do is you'll fill out the shipping information. It'll let you choose what type of shipping you want, and it'll give you a final price. And then it'll be sent out over the exchange. This is slightly different than posting something on Go Expression and having it bought. When you buy an item on Go Expression, everything is taken care of by the customer. When a customer buys an item on Go Expression, everything is taken care of on the customer's end. They pay for shipping, and there are taxes taken out of their purchase, along with credit card fees. You get a portion of the earnings, and so does the producer, since you're splitting the work. And nothing comes out of your pocket. When you push an item from Creative Studio straight to Go Exchange, the producer has to be paid for their part of that work. So what you do is, if this is a $10 mug, I'll collect that money beforehand, put this order in, and then it'll charge my account money to make sure that the taxes are paid and the producer gets paid. But you've already collected the money ahead of time. So it's still technically being taken out of the customer's pay, but it's just coming out of your account. So let's kind of talk about that a little further. So a lot of people are going to ask us, how much does this cost? It is free to sign up for Go Expression and Go Exchange. There is no listing fees. There is no membership fees. The only thing that's going to happen is if you are a Go Expression store owner and you want to push orders into Go Exchange directly from Creative Studio, when you sign up, you are going to have to put in a credit card number so that there's one on file to be charged when you go to send things directly from Creative Studio to Go Exchange, bypassing Go Expression. When you sign up, you're going to have to pay a $1 fee for your credit card. It's a validation fee to make sure that your card is working. That's it. That card will never be charged again unless you push an order straight from Creative Studio to Go Exchange. If orders are placed via Go Expression, that card will not get charged. If you are a Go Exchange producer and you're accepting orders, that card will not be charged. It's only charged if you send orders directly from Creative Studio to Go Exchange. Besides that, no money is coming out of your pocket for this. I'm trying to think of the other really important thing that I wanted to say. I lost my train of thought. Oh yes. So that's the main thing to know if you're going to sign up as a Go Expression store owner. If you want to sign up as a Go Exchange producer, there is some questions you'll have to fill out. When you go to apply in that application, both applications go live tomorrow morning. If you want to be a Go Exchange producer, you have to tell Sawgrass what printer you have, what inks you have, what type of heat press you have, and what items you would like to make. That is because it's going to help decide what orders get directed to you. If you say you have a mug press, but you don't actually have a mug press, you're going to be in some trouble when a mug order comes to you. So make sure it's items that you have and items that you want to work with. And that's going to help us in our computer system determine what orders should go to you on top of where you're located. So that's like the main thing to really know about Go Expression and Go Exchange. Like I said, both applications launch tomorrow. On our Sawgrass Facebook page, we'll be doing a 10 a.m., 3 p.m., and 8 p.m. walkthrough tomorrow, each time showing you guys kind of how to apply to each of the platforms. Sprite, any question? I'm sure there are a bunch of questions.
I do.
But any ones that are burning right now?
My bestest friend in the whole world, Jeff Suno, asks, which is a great question. He wants to know, is there any way to see how many people are in a given area that can fill orders, like Japan and Hawaii, or that can print something?
That is a great question. There is not. There is no direct communication between a designer and a producer. They don't talk to each other. You don't really know where the other one goes. So there is no way for people to see that because the computer automatically routes it. That's a great question.
And Brandon on YouTube asks, so what do you need from them to sign up?
So if you want to be a Go Expression store owner, all you have to do is have Creative Studio. You can have it for free. You can have it as premium. But you don't even need to design in Creative Studio. You can design in Photoshop, Silhouette, CorelDRAW, whatever you prefer to use. As long as that final image is uploaded into Creative Studio and put on a Go product, that's all you need to be a Go Expression store owner. You don't even need to have Sawgrass equipment. If you want to be a Go Exchange producer, you do need to have a Sawgrass printer with ink, Sawgrass ink. And a heat press and blanks. We would suggest that you had the blanks that you want to work with ahead of time or have a decent supply of them so when orders come in, they can get filled and sent out.
Okay, so I guess what Jeff is asking is, so if they fulfill an order for someone and there's not someone in the area that can produce it, what do you do about that? Do you just find like the closest person that can do it? Okay.
Yep, the computer will find the closest person to where that needs to be. It's a very sophisticated back-end computer system, so it will be able to find somebody.
Okay, and I have a couple of questions about, if a person is not happy with their item, so quality control, customer service, how does that get handled?
Fantastic question. Sawgrass will be the middleman on that. We are customer service. We are quality control. If people have problems, they can contact us. On top of that, people should know that both store owners and producers in the exchange are in a review system. So customers or expression store owners, if they have a problem with a producer that was used, they can do reviews and they can, give them a bad review or they can give them a good review. And then if someone has enough bad reviews, they're going to start knocking down and maybe they're no longer the first person that the exchange goes to find. If they have way too many bad reviews and they're giving us a lot of problems, they're off. So we are going to be able to monitor this pretty closely to make sure that, there's a good quality standard with all the items.
Okay. And then Cindy said she missed the beginning and she has one question. So if we are signed up somewhere else, do you need to sign up with Condé as well? And as much as we would love for you to sign up for us, you don't have to. You don't have to. As long as you're signed up with Sawgrass, you can take full advantage of their great products. They're the great Go expression that's going to be happening. So Gwen asks, so your designs aren't protected. They're out there for the world to take for free. And you went over that.
No, this is just like if you were to post your design on a mug on Etsy. The only difference is that maybe you can't fulfill that mug, so it goes to someone else to create, but the design is not downloadable by them. It's not downloadable by anybody. And all they can do is print it. And they get limited number of prints. I believe it's 5. So no, your designs are fully protected. It's just like posting any design on the internet, going on the store. Obviously people are going to be able to see your designs because they want to buy them, but they're not going to be able to download them.
Okay, so I've got quite a few more. So that was a good, let's,
It's good.
Well, thanks.
You gotta learn all this stuff.
Yes, David's so funny. All right, guys, I don't know if I am back live, but I hope I am. Let's see. Sorry about that. We'll blame it on Vic.
He's not even here, but it's just his fault.
Totally his fault. See, completely his fault.
Sorry
All
about
right,
that.
so I think we've got, we'll blame it on Vic.
He's not even here, but it's just. Oh,
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Yeah, a little echo. I got it. All right. So, okay. All right. We're back. Sorry, guys. So I know I had some questions. Okay. So, so what is the percentage for the designer? That's a good question.
That's a great question. And there is a breakdown sheet because selling it from Creative Studio straight to the exchange is a little different. And then going on expression is a little different. And then if you increase the overall retail price, it's different too. So I will be posting a breakdown sheet so that you guys have the exact percentages, because I just don't want to get any of that wrong since there are multiple ways that it could be broken up. So we'll be posting that on our site.
Okay. Okay, great. Well, so guys, if you have any more questions, I'm sorry I missed all of the other Facebook questions because Vic messed our stream up.
Vic is the worst.
Vic is the worst. He's the worst. So, but you know what, Megan, that was great. Like I said, I am really excited because we did get our new SG500s, which means those should be shipping out super soon. Very, very excited. Cannot wait. I'm like looking at the box over there, and I know I'm not allowed to touch it yet. No pressure to like take it out of the box and film yourself all at the same time, because I only have one, so I've got one shot to do it right.
Trust me, I had to do an unboxing video too. At the time, we only had one, so I was like, okay, don't mess it up.
I know. Well, I feel like the more people are watching, like either the better or the worse I do, depending,
You know what? I have an idea. 1 second.
Uh-oh. This is exciting. So Sharon, she answered that question. Oh no.
I have one.
You're taking my thunder.
So you guys have probably seen it in a few videos, but this is it. This is the 500. And if you don't mind, Sprite, I'll quickly talk about the little specs about this.
Yeah, let's do that. Real quick, let me. So Sharon asked before we. You're so cute. Sharon asked before we left or before the stream cut off about limiting producers in any given area. If you just want to answer that for her again.
Oh, no problem. We will not be limiting anybody. We won't be limiting producers, and we will not be limiting store owners.
All right, let's talk more about that printer. I'm excited.
You'll get this in the limelight right here. So this is the 500. As you can see here, there's a big difference just from the way it looks compared to the 400. This front side is much bigger. We have a fully backlit LED screen. The toggle here, well, other side, I'm trying to do it backwards right now. This is a little bit more intuitive. The entire screen itself is much more intuitive. It's much easier to read, and it's easier to toggle through the menu. Under the hood, and I can't really give you a better view than this right now because it's on my lap, but there is a single roller bar, so less chance for paper jams. This is, as you can see, hold on, I gotta reorientate myself. Right there, it is Wi-Fi enabled. I'm currently connected to Wi-Fi. Yep, so this is Wi-Fi enabled, which is pretty cool. And then one of the main things I think is really interesting is that not the pixelation, I guess it would be DPI on this. The way the image comes out is pretty great. At first, I couldn't see much of a difference because the 400 and the 500, they're both so good. But when I put them next to each other, the image from the 500 is just the slightest bit sharper, and it really does make a difference when you're on metal, especially. You can really see that difference between the two. So it's a nice sharp image. It's pretty great. I like using it.
Yeah, I saw them, I guess it was it Irving or was it Long Beach? I don't remember. Time has just kind of molded together here lately. But I saw them wherever we are, where we were, and Vic actually brought me 2 panels, and he said, you know, can you tell which one is which? And I was like, oh yeah, this is definitely high quality. He's like, this is the 500, this is the 400. I said, oh. And then he showed me 2 more panels, and he was like, so which one's high quality? And it was the high quality print on the 500. And it is like, yes, for photographers printing on metal, for those, you know, yeah, that's going to be it. That's going to make a huge difference.
So yeah, there is that high quality image setting that you can use. It does take longer to print, but the way it lays down the drops, I mean, they're all so close together, and it's amazing to see the difference when you compare them to each other.
It really is. It really is. And then a couple of other things.
Put this over here.
Yeah.
Having it on my lap.
Yeah, way to show off, Megan. You know, I mean, that's cool. But in addition to the high speed, there's also some new things with the ink, which I think people will really benefit from, and that's the way you guys have changed the ink levels to help everybody, you know, save more money on ink usage, and I think that's great.
Yeah, so this is going to take its own special ink. You can't use, it's called Sublejet UHD. So the ones you use for the 400, 800 will not be able to be used in this one. And that's because of that high quality printer setting that we have. It's an enhanced form of ink. It works a lot better with the images you can print through here. And then also, yeah, we have two different, and are you talking about, I want to make sure we're talking about the same thing here, these starter kits, or are we talking?
Well, actually, I'm just talking about the way. So, from what I've read, is the way because the way it used to be was 71 milliliters for everything except for black, and then the black was 121.
Yeah. Yeah. So we've redone that so that they're all the same amount. So yeah, it's a special formulation, but it's still like the last Sublette HD, where you can get like 300 and something full page prints before the whole system runs out of ink.
Well, the thing that I really liked about that is because of the way you guys, kind of repackage the ink cartridges. It turns out to be like a 6% savings for the end user. So I mean that's great. That's beautiful.
It adds up over time. Like that savings adds up over time for sure.
Absolutely. And obviously, you don't have to have Creative Studio to print from the new printers. You can print from anything. You do have to have the SPM, but you can print from Corel, you can print from Silhouette, you can print from Inkscape, you can print from all of that. So, yeah. Well, I think we're about 40 minutes in. I have one more question, and I think you've already answered it, but everything keeps kind of twitching a little bit, and that's so how can we register for that tomorrow, for Go Expressions tomorrow?
It's going to be on our homepage. There'll be an application link, and you can fill it out there. We'll also have a separate, application page as well. But I believe tomorrow they're switching over the homepage altogether, so you can see the application right there. It's going to be really upsetting. I don't think my face is on the new page, which is like a big bummer for everybody. I know it's. I gotta call my agent.
Right? I mean, like, I'm constantly adding my face, and they're taking yours off. I mean, what? Jeez.
I know. And then also, when they can sign up for Go Expression, Go Exchange, they can do both. There's also going to be the Academy that shows up starting tomorrow.
Fantastic.
And that is something that I've been working pretty hard on with Jimmy and Alex. And it's kind of like our Facebook Lives, our YouTube channel, but it's much more serious. We do a lot of in-depth walkthroughs of our platforms: Creative Studio, Go Expression, and Go Exchange. How to use them, what the buttons do. Those are the 3 quick start courses that are going to launch tomorrow. As we move on, once everything launches and I finally have time to focus on something else, we're going to start really diving into Academy videos, showing everything from, like I said, what button is this, to how to set up your printer, to how to make a mug, to how to properly sell that mug on social media, to how to photograph it well enough where you can post it online. So it's going to be, yes, sublimation based, but also a lot more revolved around how to run a business, specifically a personalization business. And I do want to add too, as we're talking about Go Expression and Go Exchange, that it's going to go beyond sublimation, which I think a lot of people don't realize yet. We're going to be in the very near future adding DTG, embroidery, and a lot of other personalized crafting markets. And then in the also very near future, I'm talking like weeks here, we're going to be implementing Shopify, Etsy, Amazon into Go Exchange. So if you have one of those stores and an item gets ordered, you can send it through Go Exchange to be fulfilled. So we have a lot going on, and we're honestly just looking at ways to expand small personalization businesses to make our users successful.
Great. I mean, we have the same philosophy. Better you do, better we do. So Jerry did have a question. Is there a charge for the Academy?
There is not.
Fantastic. There is not, Jerry. And Jerry, She had a question earlier. Those face masks are in, and we're shipping limited quantities. So call your sales rep. Call your rep. Oh, one more thing. What is that? Oh, Paula asked, do you have to wait to sign up until you're ready to produce? Or can you just...
So I think I know exactly what she's saying. That's a great question and something I really should have brought up earlier. So tomorrow the applications launch and you can apply to be a Go Expression store owner or a Go Exchange producer. However, the cart on Go Expression does not go live until the 26th of May, which means that orders cannot start going to Go Exchange producers until the 26th of May. So you can apply now, and the whole idea is that Go Expression store owners can start stocking their stores, because you don't, open up a brick and mortar store without having the shelves stocked first. That's just silly. So we want people to start open up their stores and start stocking the shelves. And we want to make sure that we have producers ready on Go Exchange, waiting to accept orders. So 26th is when those carts go live and when orders can start being routed. So I'll tell you, if you want to be a Go Exchange producer, you got until the 26th. Otherwise, you could be caught on your heels.
Oh, no. Okay. Just so they know, what's that website they can go sign up?
Sawgrassinc.com.
Sawgrassinc.com. All
That's
right.
simple.
I think that's all of our questions, and I want to thank you so very much for joining me today. We should do this more often. Seriously.
I love it. I think it's a great. Thank you for not being upset that I'm not Vic.
Please. I got over it quick. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today, and thank you again, Megan. Much appreciated. I am very excited about tomorrow. I hope you guys are too. Go check it out, sawgrassinc.com. Get signed up. This is a really great opportunity for you guys, and thank you so much to you at Sawgrass for giving this to all of our customers, your customers, all you guys out there watching. This is going to be big. This is big time. So, good deal.
It is going to be big. We're very excited about this, and thank you for having us and for spreading the word for us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries. Well, all right, guys. I'll see you on Friday. Bye.
Bye.